Hi everyone, this is an Aimsun video and this is the first part of a series for scripting. Scripting in Aimsun is very important because unlike Vizim, you need to do a lot with scripts. As I mentioned in a previous video about renaming things and the fact that you can't just paste values into table view mode, that makes basically a big model a lot of work manually, step by step, going one by one. But since in Aimsun you can do like strategic models, macro models, so like big models, you probably need to know scripting, otherwise it's a pain to update or to do anything. So you can do scripts in different ways. You can do like a global script that you just run from the script project menu by just right click and execute. Basically what that does, that takes your whole model. So if you want to like select certain objects only, you need to deal with that in your script. So you need to filter the data and stuff like that. But you can also run scripts by right click on something, on an object after selecting it, and there in the script in the scripts menu you can have the script. As you can see here, you only have a few, because whenever you have a script, when you have that open, if you go to settings, there is an add script to a menu, and here you can select which object you want it to assign to. And basically if you select that object and if you right click on it, in the script local menu you will have that script appearing. How can you create a script? So if you in the project window, you need to go scripts, right click on scripts and click select new Python script and just select empty script and click OK. And when you open it, in the main menu you have a window, basically an editor, where you can edit your script like in a notepad. You can add the name and you can give an external ID, and you also have like a find feature where you can just look for some text, basically some words. Here you just need to input in Python. All the Aimsun versions use Python 2, the new versions use Python 3. And so if you have an old script, it's not going to work in the new one probably. If you have like print function in it, something like that, you need to update it to Python 3, or version 3. I created a simple script for today. As a starter, it is very simple and does a very basic thing. It loops through all nodes in the system or in the model, and as it goes through, it updates the external ID. As I discussed in another video, external ID, name, and Aimsun ID are different things in Aimsun. Aimsun ID is like an internal ID that you can't have two identical Aimsun ID. So every object you create, either it's a section, a node, function, anything that has a different Aimsun ID. So tend to use external IDs or names. As you can see here, name and external ID. And the ID here, the 941, is the Aimsun ID of this script. So where to start? So this is a script to do nodes, to update the external ID of nodes. I have 3 sections in this one. The first part, I just basically define the basics, so like the type of the object I want to deal with. In the second section, it's a for loop, where I loop through every single node and make the updates. And the last section is just basically some cleanup. Okay. So the first section, node type, is a variable I created, and model.getType gkNode. So what I do here is I set the type of the object to node. gkNode is the node type object. It starts with GK, everything in Aimsun. To be honest, at the moment I have no idea what is GK or what does it stand for. If anyone knows, just let me know in the comments. Maybe general key or general something, I don't know. Then model get type. So within the model, it will deal with the types GK node, and that is saved in node type. Then I just use a variable called number, and I start the value of 1. So I just define an initial value of 1 and put that into a variable called number. It can be anything, I just named it number. This will be the number I increment and use this number to give an external ID to the nodes. This is the for loop. Node will be the, probably it's not correct to say variable, is basically where I store every node item as I loop through. So in every cycle, every loop, node will be the one that stores that node, if it makes sense. Model get catalog. So in the model, I get the catalog that stores everything. I get objects by type within that, and the type is node type. So instead of writing all of this, I just say node type. So I'm telling Aimsun to give me every single node object in the model, and dot values basically lists all of them. And it creates a pool of all the nodes. And for node in this pool means that I just cycle through, I loop through every single one of them. And in every loop, node will store one object, one node object. Then when I go into the loop, I use a variable called node_id. In this variable, I will store the external ID of the node currently. So what is the node external ID at the moment? Then I print the Aimsun ID, I print the old ID, and I print the new ID I will give. So the way I do it, it is a Python syntax. So you just need to learn in Python how to do this formatted text. You start it with F, then in brackets I say node ID. It is just the text I write. I output, and in curly brackets I say node.getID. You can go to help. You can use scripting documentation, and in this one, go to classes, and within classes go to all, and if you go to G, here you can go to get, and you will have here get ID, somewhere, get ID, and since we do object, return the unique identifier of this object. Unique GK object get ID. So in these curly brackets, you can use an executable command basically. So you can run this function, and Python will run it for you and returns the value, and that value will be printed. In the next one, I say comma, old external ID. So what is there at the moment before the update. Then in curly brackets, I put the variable that I use to store the external ID. So I did it differently here. So if you look here, I use it directly. I ask this question. While here, I ask the question and put the return value, the external ID, into a variable. and then I just use the variable. Then I say comma next new external ID, and I put a number. In number, in the first loop, you have 1, and that number value will be incremented after I update the external ID. So to update, if I go back to the help, I wouldn't say help because it's not very helpful and user friendly, but the documentation. So you can go here to S, and here you will find set external ID. And it says that set the object external ID stored in the object external ID attribute. Okay, so what I do here is I say node dot, because node stores the node I am looking at the moment. Then I say set external ID, and as you can see here, I use str. Str means it's a string, so converts number into a string. You will get an error message if you don't convert it to a string. So basically this step overrides the external ID, and here I increment number. This loop will go on as long as there is a new node object. It will loop through every single one of them once. And then at the last one is basically clears out your undo buffer, because when you run a script, you would screw up the undo buffer. So if you run a script and you try to undo, and certain undos can build on each other or depend on each other, so it would cause a huge mess if you don't do that. So you just basically copy paste it to the end of the scripts. That's good practice. If I run it from here because I want to loop through all of the node objects in the model. So I just do execute. But before you do that, notice that I moved the log window here. You can do that by clicking on this side bar where you see log, and you can just move that to the bottom, or you can use it, put it to the top. I recommend to put it either at the bottom or top because you want to see the messages. So let me go back to project and execute it. As you can see, it was a quick runtime. So you can see that external ID 1, 2, 3. So obviously here you can see that they are the same because I run it before. But if I update a node external ID to a different one, and if I rerun the script, you can also right click and clear the log. Not to get confused, but also there is a time stamp. So you can see here that this was the old external ID, so it worked. Because if I click on it now, you can see it got updated. And as you can see, as it loops through using the Aimsun ID, so 581, 99, and so on, so on, so on. So that is what, this is the way Aimsun stores objects in that catalog. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please consider liking, subscribing. That would help the algorithm promoting my channel over the others. And if you want to support me more, please go to the Patreon page or the YouTube my page, where you can sign up as a member and you can pledge a few dollars a month if you want. Thank you very much for watching, and see you in the next one.